what is important in relation with the international rights in the ancient Greek society and the role of the role of the law in relation with these international rights in the ancient Greek society is that in particular it was a relation between religion and politics. In fact, it's strange to speak about a specific type of international rights in the ancient Greek society because there wasn't exist this specific type of international rights. We can speak about a sort of international rights when we speak about the relation between religion and politics, in particular an international religion. In fact, what is really interesting and at the same time also really strange, but not so strange, is that the only type of international rights that the ancient Greek society had, it was because there was the religion. There were a lot of gods that Greek supported, and that in the Greek supported. In fact, they believed in these gods. For example, Poseidon, Zeus, Athena, etc. And what is there for these sort of international rights? It was international rights because it was a rights as a consequence of a religion. Therefore, for example, we have to do the Olympic Games. Okay, during this period of the Olympic Games, we cannot do any battle, any war, because this period is really important to in relation with gods. Therefore, we have to pride these gods with the Olympic Games. We are considering these games really important. Therefore, our men go to these games, and there is a competition. This competition is also and always in relation with these creeds. That people who win the games are important because are a part of city states. Therefore, there is a competition between men, but these men supported and represented the city states, specific city states. Therefore, there is a competition between city states, but also between gods, because each city state supported these gods. The Oracle of Delphi, the same thing. We have to do, thinking the ancient Greek people, we have to do to the Oracle of Delphi because we have to we want to know what is the opinion of gods, or what is the interpretation of the oracle about the opinion of gods. And the oracle is really important because is that woman who interpreted in the Delphi, woman who interpreted the gods. Therefore, we have to go to explain some question to this oracle, because she explains us a sort of answers. This is important. Therefore, if we consider, for example, to this example, we understand that are international because each Greeks supported these situations, these topics, but at the same time are in relation with religion. In fact, the religion, in this sense, impacted on the politics. But if we consider what was the politics without this type of sort of international religion, we have to consider that the politics in the ancient Greek society, it was only in the city states. Therefore, each city states had its politics, different between the others. In particular, in fact, yeah, there is only there is also a sort of international rights without this sense of religion. For example, when there is the necessity that some ambassadors go to another polis, these ambassadors explain a specific type of information to another polis, or a meeting between ambassadors. Okay, we can create a sort of international rights in relation with law. but only this. In fact, when I am, for example, a citizen of a specific type of polis, and I leave this polis and I go to another polis, I I lost my rights because I'm not a citizen of that polis. And this was the politics in the ancient Greek society. But also, not all people who lived in a polis, in a city states, in the ancient Greek society were citizens of that polis. A minimum part of inhabitants were citizens of a polis. The main examples, for example, of the ancient Greek society are Athens and Sparta. A little inhabitants were citizens of that cities, and this is important. But also during the conflicts, each polis supported its right. Therefore, if you don't support our point of view, for example, our point of view of Athens or our point of view of Sparta, and you lost the battle, you lost the war against us, we have our rights to do whatever we want to do with you. Therefore, you become slaves, and if you lost the battles, and because we have the rights to you, on you. This is the main point of view in the ancient Greek society, the point of view of a man who is not a part of a city states. And this is point of view, for example, existed also in the archaic period, in particular in Homer. The Iliad is explains this situation where the Greek people, but in particular the aristocracy, it was the aristocracy who went in particular to Troy, and in particular who who command this expedition. But this is an example. The truth of the Greek people, the truth of Achilles, the truth of Agamemnon, not the truth of the Trojan. And if we, and in the ancient Greek society, there was a monopoly of the truth. Therefore, if I fight against you and win the battle, you lost everything. In particular, because at the beginning, already at the beginning, I don't recognize your freedom. I don't recognize your point of view. I don't recognize your rights. It was, for example, these was, for example, the words of Pericles, according to Thucydides, during the Peloponnesian War, at the beginning of the Peloponnesian War. What were the words of Pericles, according to Thucydides? We are the citizens of Athens. Only in Athens, between citizens, exists this right. Not for the other, not for the people who live outside this city. This is a good example that explains what was the right in the ancient Greek society. Bye.